move to South Beach?
Nigga, I was 6 years old when I was in South Beach too. I don't owe you niggas
You
nothing.
don't remember shit about South Beach.
Bro, if my dad don't owe you shit, then I don't owe you nothing either. Like, okay? Them championships was ours. It's like it's both of ours, you know what I'm saying? We just keep it at his house.
Like it's like and shit.
Yeah, man. Cleveland. Man, Bronny was like, listen, dog, let me know who all at the draft, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna pull up. Let me know who's at there. I'll bring some senorita bread or something.
Bronny going back to playing Cleveland with that, like, yo, it was like, yo, man, he gonna have his family there. They could watch him too. I'm like, this nigga making $1.6 million in NIL money. Who need to watch him?
And I'm playing video games. And I'm literally LeBron James Jr. Like, I mean, that kind of helps.
Like, y'all know who I am, right?
Like, I mean, that kind of helps.
Yeah, y'all know who I am, right?
I mean, that kind of helps, you know. Just LeBron James Jr. And I'm really good. He was like, yeah, he has a 43-inch vertical. I was like, a 43-inch vertical? I was like, you definitely need to be in the draft, nigga. He's like, and he plays defense. I was like, oh, yeah, you can teach everything else.
That's the first time a nigga ever really done that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna enter the transfer portal, I'm gonna keep my eligibility, and I'm gonna declare for the draft.
Because that was something you couldn't do. They was like, yo, if you declare for the draft, you just out here.
You done. Yeah, it's a rapper.
Like, bro, go enjoy going playing for the Indiana Ants, bro, because that's the only team you're going to play for.
The G League Ignite, nigga. Welcome. Like, yeah, we about to put Klay in the transfer portal after this motherfucker.
Klay gotta go.
Oh my God, man. I told y'all, man. I told y'all you sold the dynasty for magic beans, cuz. Like, how do you, like, what? And then what? Like, who goes 0 for 10 and then what's to soak in the moment, nigga? Like, oh yeah, let's soak in the moment. And finally,
he was out there like Stephon Diggs. He was like, yo, man, I just need to. I will. Nah. He was out there like George Kittle. I will be back. I will be back.
Sit there, let the confetti fall on your face, dog. You're taking the celebration that you're not involved in.
Like, what? Go to the locker room, bro.
Yo, get your ass in the line like the rest of us, nigga.
That is hilarious. Salute to everybody sliding through the chat. Appreciate y'all for being on time like we never is. But you know what I'm saying? Typically that's my fault. You feel me? So, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Part of our allure.
You feel me? I like that. Just I like that. That's part of the allure. It's part of the
you should expect it. If we were on time, they'd probably be mad at us.
You know, it'll probably be a surprise. You feel me? Like when we finally get that together, you feel me? Like when we start showing up on time and shit, it'd be like, oh shit, you feel me? Like, wait.
We're gonna make people drop their phone. They're like, what?
This is so
now,
y'all. This is
gonna get something to drink.
Oh man, well, you know what it is, bro? It's 300 episodes in, and just, you know, damn, still growing, and 1 million strong and growing. Ain't that you feel me? Is that the Flintstones vitamins or some vitamin commercial?
Like we are Flintstones kids.
Oh, that's, you know, I'm singing something completely different. It might be about like dog food or something like that, man.
Dog food?
Yeah, I can't call it.
Like
it's
dog
something
food,
with vitamins in it.
Like the dog food. What dog food are we talking about? Like the Rollo dog food or the Purina dog food?
Oh, man, you know what? Let's just go ahead and hit the button. Now, I don't know. I don't know if we should be talking about the Rollo dog food.
Tell him. I probably send your bitch to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, Lily, it's the list.
Hi.
And growing.
I don't even know. That's what it is. 10 million strong and growing, but I don't know what it is. You feel me?
Flintstone vitamins.
Is vitamins?
Yeah, the Flintstone vitamins. You were right.
I don't think so.
Kids.
Is it
10 million? Yeah, man. I used to eat the motherfuckers
that sounds right.
Nigga, we used to eat the motherfuckers like candy, nigga. I'm like, yo, let me get a Flintstone vitamin.
Okay,
yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Flintstone chewable. Yeah, you're right.
Man, we out here, blood. We out here. We really out here, blood. 10 million strong and growing. You feel me? Like, I don't know the 10 million of what that we are. You feel me? Niggas, 10 million niggas strong and growing. You feel
10 million niggas strong.
Subscribers?
You feel me? Listen.
Patrons?
You know what? Listen, I think we're at patrons, subscribers. Listen,
Please.
Let me check the button right here. Let me check
people that just want to give money. People that just want to hand in money. I take that around.
Super chats.
We have how many subscribers? I don't know how many YouTube subscribers we have. It's like 6,000 and something. All right. Okay, so check this out. We got 6,802 subscribers on youtube.com/Public Enemies Podcast. If we can get to 6,850 like within the next 2 weeks, that would be saucy. You feel me? So tell a friend to tell a friend. I'd appreciate that. We'd appreciate that. Hit that like button if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? It helps the algorithms. You feel me? The algorithm nation. I'm trying to be a part of. We trying to subscribe to the algorithm nation out here. You feel me? So if y'all trying to be 10 million strong, you feel me, and growing, you feel me? Let's keep this whole movement going. Y'all talking about. But if we want to just go ahead and keep the ball rolling and get the show started, let's go ahead and do that. Should we go ahead and do that?
Sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers, we present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. This is 301. And I feel so grateful to be here with you all and for you to all join us. It's an amazing feeling 6 years in. And thank you. My name is oh my God, Graham. I'm here with the Waco Kid, Benny the Butcher. You feel me? And Big Match Jizzle. CJ, how y'all doing? What's going down?
Faded.
Like a Tiger record?
Yeah, like a Tiger record.
I'm faded.
I don't give up. Nah, man. We chilling. You know what I mean? Happy to be alive. Any day you wake up breathing, it's a good day.
Ben, it looks like you're having some technical issues. If you need to take a second, you're more than welcome to do so.
Hi, my name is Ben.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, I'm here. You know what I mean? Just fresh off WrestleMania, you know. And,
yeah, sir. Yeah.
See my hat, you know what I'm saying? 6 guys, you know who I'm taking in the beef. You see from my hat. And you know what I mean? I'm the representative of all light skins, you know what I'm saying? So Klay Thompson doing bad is partly responsible because of me.
Ah, man, I wouldn't put that on cousin. I gotta put
somebody
that on
Klay. Somebody got to blame. And I ain't blaming Klay.
I told you 2 years ago, Klay was fucking around in Ghost Town too much, sliding through West Oakland for what? Why are you in the hood? Why?
Why are you there, nigga? You got a boat, nigga. Like
you gotta chill.
Why are you in West Oakland?
There's too much going on. You need to be at practice.
I know I don't. Right.
I'm Klay.
Klay Thompson, you know what? I got no kids, nigga. I got a dog.
Yeah, I said that. He started doing shit like this to niggas. You feel me? I'm like, all right, bro, you got it, bro. You got it, bro. Do your thing, bro. Do your thing, bro. You got it. I don't know what to say to you no more, man. You out here wilding. You need to rein it in, man. You feel me? Like, throw that hook out there, rein that shit in. You feel me? Bring that shit back, buddy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't know. Pay cut.
Yeah, man. Listen, dog, we're gonna give you $78 a month. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure, you know what I mean, we're gonna get you another dog. You know what I mean? We're gonna get you some beef jerky. And like the big can, like not the biggest can of Pringles, you know what I'm saying, but the little snack size, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Snack size, yeah.
You'll get you one of them.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if y'all rock with Pringles like that still, you feel me, in this day and age. But I listen, I still rock with the pizza Pringles off of a good high. You feel me? The pizza Pringles are really, you know what I'm saying, run it up for me. But I don't see those in the snack size. You feel me? That's a problem for me. They gotta put that together.
They got rid of that snack size when they got rid of the 3D joints.
Shady.
Eat this.
Shady, absolutely shady.
Ranch.
Let's go ahead and get into small package news and get things kicked off here. Yeah, no, I'm talking about you, baby.
Dang.
What's up to Carrie in the chat? Carrie says, what's good, fellas? Y'all have one of my favorite Twitter accounts ever. I'm always laughing my ass off at y'all content. Well, thank you so much. We greatly appreciate it. From here. Yeah, right.
The right place.
That's like the launching point, right?
Yeah,
what we do here.
Yeah. We live our raps over here. You know what I mean? I fucking guarantee that.
Yeah, they got me out here talking like I'm 50.
I got 50, talk about getting 50 and growing.
All right, man. Hey, the Deathmatch King, Matt Cardona, suffered a torn pec this past weekend, and he will be actually he just had surgery, successful surgery. So it does seem as if he will be out for some time. However, salute to Matt Cardona and a speedy recovery to the former Zack Ryder. Hopefully he gets well soon. Do your thing. You feel me?
Yeah, man,
also, in addition to that, this upcoming weekend is, of course, we've got AEW Dynasty Predictions coming up in a bit, but this upcoming Saturday, 4/20, which is a national holiday, a worldwide renowned holiday, actually. I don't know if y'all celebrate, you feel me, but TNA is going to celebrate by doing their annual pay-per-view, Rebellion, which will be headlined by Moose, defending the TNA World Championship against one Nick Nemeth. In addition to that, the remainder of the card looks like Jordan Grace defending the Knockout World's Championship against Steph DeLander, Mustafa Ali defending the X Division Championship against Jake Something. The TNA Tag Team Championships are on the line with the System, Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers defending against Mike Bailey and Trent Seven. Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian face off against each other in a Full Metal Mayhem match. There's a last man standing match with Josh Alexander and Alex Hammerstone. And then it looks like Rich Swann, along with a good friend of the show here, AJ Francis, facing off against Joe Hendry. And of course, the Knockouts Tag Team Championships is on the line. Jody Threat and Danny Luna facing off against Havoc and Rosemary. That is this upcoming Saturday, TNA Rebellion. So if y'all gonna check that out, go ahead, check that out, run that up, and let us know how you feel about it. I'm gonna tap into some of that as well this upcoming weekend as I get my roll on. You feel me, like a Big Timers record. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That was your island over there, Stunner Island. He said, your little island. Sorry, y'all. That was my horrible impersonation of Rick Ross going in on Birdman.
Rap beef.
Too much rap beef going on. On a positive note, I don't have a photo of the actual set, but Keke Palmer did post a picture of her on set with one Roman Reigns, Joe Anoa'i, filming what I believe is the Good Fortune movie. It looks like it is Keanu Reeves, Keke Palmer, Sandra Oh, and Roman Reigns cast in this upcoming movie. In addition to that, Roman is also cast in an Action Force film. That's a G.I. Joe Action Force is like a G.I. Joe group, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too familiar with all of that.
Yes, it's like a spinoff series.
It's a spinoff series of G.I. Joe, right? Yeah, bet. So he's actually cast in that as well. I looked it up, bro. It's like the new Sergeant Slaughter role in that. So he's gonna be a sergeant.
Yo, for real?
Yeah, and yeah, that's crazy. And Malachi Black is also cast in that movie as well. That one is in pre-production. I believe Good Fortune is actually currently filming or in production now. So for those of you wondering what Roman Reigns is going to be doing during his absence away from the WWE for the time being, shit like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Get paid.
Sergeant Slaughter didn't do shit in G.I. Joe. He just showed up and said dumb shit.
Blew his whistle.
Well, there you go. Roman Reigns is gonna show up and do dumb shit. You feel me? Like he been doing for the last 4 years. Show up and win. You know what I'm saying? What was the rack 'em, stack 'em, wreck 'em? It
was like wreck 'em, show up, wreck 'em, and leave.
Nah, man, just too much, bro. Too much. It sounds like a Meek Mill tweet almost. We gotta slow it down here.
Pause in sight.
Listen. Like Meek, please, not right now. The game is up.
Announced his brand new promotion, Marigold, which will be featuring Julia. And I'm not too familiar with like Japanese wrestling, so I don't pretend to be, nor Joshi for that matter. But for those of you interested in what Julia's future is going to look like, it does appear that she is going to be headed to NXT at some point, but she will be facing off against Sari at their first upcoming show this upcoming May. They both have mystery partners scheduled for this event. And in addition to that, going forward, Julia is likely going to be appearing on some of the major shows for Marigold, just kind of getting the ball rolling, at least the major shows for the foreseeable future. So it'll be interesting to see how that partnership grows and what that partnership looks like between the WWE and, you know, Rossi's new promotion.
Yeah, man, might as well get all the money. You suck all the money up, Julia. You're the hottest ticket in town right now, the hottest free agent. It's like you, Klay Thompson.
Is she?
Yeah.
And Klay Thompson.
You, Klay. Oh my God!
I don't know if I would consider Klay Thompson a hot free agent at this point.
Yeah, Julia's definitely more sought after than this nigga.
That's no disrespect to Klay.
I love Klay. I'm just hurting. I'm just trying to cope, but I don't know how. It's Nick Wright's fault. Yeah. Shout out to Julia,
do, man.
Shout out to Julia. You got to do something before you go win that first NXT North American Women's Championship.
Big facts.
You think they're gonna put that on Julie? I would think that she would go straight for NXT.
Yeah. So first night, I think she just show up like what Roman Reigns did. Just show up and say during the finals, like I need a first, second, and third round bye. Like, okay, cool, I'll be there.
Interesting. Well, speaking of people winning championships, Jon Moxley is your brand new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, the first individual to hold the IWGP Championship, the AEW World Championship, and the WWE Championship in history. So salute to Jon Moxley on that. That is an amazing milestone and one that will, of course, keep his career at a particular level and continue to, highlight and, show what an amazing performer that he is. And just over time, what he's done, for the business and for multiple companies across the board. I think that's dope to see. You guys interested in this, this run, Moxley?
Yeah, congratulations, man. I'm like, he deserves it, man. Probably should have got it a while ago. Irvine could never.
Yeah, he said of course, since he's been out of the WWE system, he's basically saying, he'd been chasing the idea of being able to be the IWGP champion for the last 5 years, and finally realizing that dream is, to be commended.
He deserves it, man.
Facts. Like I feel like Moxley is the San Antonio Spurs of the Shield. It's just like he's racking up, like he's done cool shit too. He has championships too, but then everybody looks at the rest of them like, but it's not, you're not the Lakers, man. You're not.
Right. This nigga's wearing an entire glove, nigga, for the first night of WrestleMania.
Pure fundies over here. What's wrong with y'all?
No, we were taking it back to the old school. We bleeding, and we do rest holds and winning by arm bars. Like, all right, blood, sounds good to me.
I like it. I love it, man. If you like it, I love it, and I love it, man. Run it up, man. Salute to Jon Moxley. That's dope. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like, because I'm assuming that there'll be. I'm assuming that he's going to be the IWGP champion heading into Forbidden Door this summer. So. what that program looks like. Does he face somebody from AEW, or is there a New Japan program that they can highlight? Because I would assume that somebody from New Japan would be like, my nigga, hold on, bro. Like, we need that back with interest.
Time.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. You know what? Give me a second on that. Give me a second on that.
Yo.
Tony Khan did speak on. He had the dynasty, almost at the dynamite, but all these too much dying going on. Nigga. Slow it down, bro.
Live, nigga.
Right. Live, nigga. Live forever, nigga. Live and
10 million strong, nigga. We trying to live, nigga. 10 million strong, nigga.
And growing, motherfucker.
And growing, nigga.
Kidding me? I want to hear the word dynasty.
Right. Hey, so but on the Dynasty media call, Tony Khan defended the decision to air the CM Punk Jack Perry footage by saying that basically the most important metric to him is what the network feels of the show's performance, and the network thought that the show's performance did well. So for that matter, the online chatter is minimal. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really worried about that for real. You know what I'm saying? We get into it over here, and if the niggas with the chicken is rocking with it, all you niggas over there don't even matter, bro. Don't even worry about it for real. And I agree with him. On that. He also spoke to CM Punk's claims that he paid for his own surgery after the whole brawl out situation, where he had the torn pec in that match with Jon Moxley in Chicago. And he said that he's not aware if CM Punk did pay for his own surgery. He'll look into that, and if that is the case, he would reimburse him for that.
He was like, yeah, he did. So what? Should have been fighting. Should have been fighting in the back, huh?
Oh, you know what's interesting? Go ahead, Ben.
Nah, I'll say this real quick. He wanted them niggas to be like, man, I give you the money back if you need it. And I mean, if you really need it. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I need all that, bro. Send that back.
Yeah. Big action. I agree with that. Speaking of CM Punk and AEW shit like that, Kenny Omega was on a recent stream playing his little Twitch games and all the ism, you feel me? And he spoke on his relationship with CM Punk since that whole brawl out, all out situation. And he mentioned that they have spoken. They're not on bad terms at all. His main concern during that whole kerfuffle was making sure that the dog was safe, and since the dog was safe, he ain't really had no issues, no beef with nobody. And he kind of also agrees with the idea of hashing out your problems through fist fight every now and again. And that was when he realized that some people don't necessarily like to handle things the way that he would be okay handling things at times. And I think that was, if you read between the lines, was kind of saying something.
Read between the lines and my friend's a pussy. Read between the lines and my boss is pussy.
I don't know if it was that, but maybe something along the lines of, I don't necessarily agree with everything that my people do or how my people act. You feel me? And I don't assume or think that they should agree with everything that I do. It sounded like he was saying that he don't rock with every decision that people make, but them still my partners. That's what I got.
Like you said that, like, I want to punch them niggas in the face sometimes too. You know what I mean? Like, but, like, can't really do that because, you know, like, they ain't really into that. Even though you niggas got a whole ring in the backyard, can't be like, yo, let's go wrestle this out. Like, no, nigga, like, yo, let's fight me. But, hey, whatever. Bro. These dogs cool.
Each their own.
Man. Like Kenny Omega shit is like, he's not concerned about the backstage politics. He's not concerned about, like, yo, who's in charge, who's doing this, who's doing that. He's like, yo, nigga, I just want to wrestle, bro. At the end of the day, that's just all I want to do.
Yeah, and that's, I think that's the important thing with him. You feel me? And, you know, all the extra stuff is just extra stuff. You feel me? Kenny Omega just seems like a real laid back, chill dude that just want to clock in, clock out, and go get on the sticks, bro.
That's
like,
it,
for real. Like,
that's it. Mad because y'all niggas over here fighting.
Like this nigga me for real, bro.
My played at 97 yesterday. You know how long I had to do that? It was 748 hours.
Yeah, man. You know what? Speaking of that media call, actually, Tony Khan spoke on another situation that was highlighted in the news this week. I want to take this moment to salute and shout out to Nyla Rose because she was the victim of just some stupid headline bullshit going on this week. And it was the Oklahoma Sports Athletic Commission. They had sent a memo and a notice to AEW, basically warning them regarding having Nyla Rose as a transgender performer on these wrestling shows, facing cisgender women, and basically saying that if this were, to continue, or if this was something that they did in the future, they may be subject to punitive action. And I think that was something that was just so ridiculous and outdated and just like old. What are we doing here? Like, this is wrestling. This isn't like boxing. This ain't like, you feel me? Like, and like, not to be like, yo, this shit fake, but like, my nigga, like, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? And like, this is theater. This is performance. And then at the same time, like, transgender people should have the same exact rights as everybody else. Like, I don't understand like this whole antiquated way of thinking that the sports commission is on. But I don't know. Just salute to Nyla Rose.
Bro, way behind, nigga. Like, she been over there, nigga. She's been over there since the jump, nigga. And you just not figuring this out. So if those were your rules, you just not figuring this out. That means that you dipping in the pot that wasn't belonging to you, nigga. We ain't going to Oklahoma anyway, motherfucker.
Well, I don't know how many times they've been to Oklahoma. Like, we got to understand that this is still a young and growing company. You feel me? Yeah. So like, as far as like their touring schedule, like that's been expanding as of late. So I don't know how many times that they've been to Oklahoma for real, that Nyla Rose has been booked on the show. But it seems as if this past December, I believe it was December 20th that they said it was in the memo. And the memo also stated that it was like some local wrestling organization that just had this happen to them, tipped them off, and was like, well, y'all let AEW do it. Why would
that's some I'm like, bullshit? That's some whole shit.
That's some
like, yo, man, you can't. It's like, wow, you can't even hold the line and be like, yo, man, that shit is fucked up. But you letting them do it. That's some like, it's misplaced outrage. And like, you trying to get everybody else in trouble because your shit couldn't work out. All right, man. First off, that shit shouldn't even be like, yo, man, it's 2024 and people are still doing this shit. Still talking about some, well, y'all can't have that. Y'all acting like these aren't people. These people don't have jobs. These people aren't entertaining millions of people every week. And it's dumb. It's dumb.
The only nigga I trust from Oklahoma is JR. All right. I bet you wouldn't say any stupid shit.
You trust Jake Hager?
Absolutely not. Anybody that wears a green hat all the time. Like, no.
It's purple.
Oh, it's purple now. Absolutely.
No, it was purple the whole time. You don't watch the show.
Man, colorblind. I don't watch him, nigga. Well, he's on TV. Oh, better go give me something to drink.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a bean pie with you. I couldn't blame you if you missed that little detail for real. He wasn't never really on the show like that. And when he was on the show, he was in the background, like, you feel me, behind 6-7 other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't nobody really tripping on Jake Hager like that.
Be the elite. I was in the back.
Right.
Yo, facts. But yo, y'all got like, unless they can work something out with Oklahoma, you got to stand up for your talent. You got to say like, look, we not going back to Oklahoma if you doing this shit.
He did do that to an extent on the media call. He said that he was really disappointed in the fact that they sent the media that memo over. Excuse me. He said that he was unaware of the situation, that they felt that way or whatever. But like, he was non-committal. Because somebody did follow up and ask him, like, if they were to go back to Oklahoma, would he book Nyla Rose on the show and face whatever consequences that they talking about? And he said, we have a great touring team now and all things would be considered. And he didn't really answer the question. It was a very non-committal answer, but he did state that he was very disappointed when it was initially asked in the request or in the memo coming over initially. It said that Nyla Rose was more than just to be labeled as a transgender, but an amazing athlete, an amazing person for the community, just, you know what I'm saying, as a role model, as an influence, as somebody that is just an overall, you know, good person to be around and just somebody that's extremely helpful and extremely talented in their field. That's what he was initially trying to get across. So I do commend him on that. And I understand that this is a growing situation, a continuous situation that could be addressed, could be squashed out with, you know, whatever bills or legislation that they have or whatever. But that type of shit takes time. And I don't really give a fuck about none of that for real. So like, I just think that that's an antiquated way of thinking and they need to move past that.
Yeah, man. It's like, this is some shit that you would think is like, because everybody wants to talk about, oh, WWE go to Saudi, they go to Saudi, look what they got going over here. This is some shit that you think would happen over there, but really it's happening in the United States, right here, where you fucking live. Facts, where we fucking live. And ain't nobody doing nothing about it, ain't nobody saying nothing about it. And not like, bro, this shit need to be over. This shouldn't be over.
I agree with you. On that. Let's go ahead and go with something that is just starting. It's the inception and the inaugural event for AEW Dynasty this upcoming weekend, Sunday, the 21st. It will be in St. Louis, Missouri. And it is I don't know, man. Like, first and foremost, before we get into too much here with Dynasty, this artwork is like amazing. like just the I think that the way that they put this whole thing together in the card is crazy. Tony Khan as a just a matchmaker in general, fire. Like, he puts together some of the most amazing like cards, like top to bottom, as far as this person versus this person, like what would make a dope match, like different styles and, you know what I'm saying, like methods or whatever that people like compete with. I think it's dope the way he puts some of these shows together. Sometimes the road to get to the meaning for these matches and why things occur is a little for me a little wonky. But I do think that the cards are really dope and the matchups are really strong. Before we get into predictions, however, I do want to pose a question to you guys, because I think that there's an opportunity here this upcoming weekend with Dynasty to have some surprises. And I want to know what you guys think of the possibility of one or more of three performers that have been out for a while, if y'all think that there's an opportunity for them to return here. I'm thinking one, Jack Perry with the recent Young Bucks footage. Punk All In. You know, that whole situation with the Bucks and FTR. If there's any way to kind of slip him in with the Bucks and Okada as this new elite against the against the want and, you know, whatever request of Tony Khan, basically suspending Jack Perry indefinitely. Two, what about Britt Baker? She's been gone for some time, and that's just a wild card for me, because I'm wondering if I don't know. I think she would be somebody dope to face off against Mercedes Moné at some point. She was recently attacked, on last week's Dynamite, and there's this, mystery attacker out there somewhere. And I think that it's never really the first person that we expect that, ends up being the person that is the one to look at. So I'm thinking possibly a Jack Perry appearance, maybe a Britt Baker appearance in return. Or what about MJF? MJF has been gone since December. He had a faction in MLW called Dynasty with Richard Holiday and Alex Hammerstone. I don't know, Samoa Joe defending the world championship here. He did have some back and forth with Swerve a while back. Is there any opportunity, or do y'all think that any one of those competitors, or if there's somebody else that you have in mind that could pop up here and kind of change the course of a match, a program, or AEW's landscape in general?
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing. I mean, Jack Perry would make the most sense. Britt Baker would be the most like, oh shit. But I just wouldn't know what. I mean, I want to see as much surprise as we can. You know what I mean? Like, so I want them all. But Jack Perry would probably be the easiest one that they could. Motor City Machine. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, that wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
but
Hugo in the chat says Motor City Machine Guns could debut here. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Yo, maybe Andy is onto something. He said Jamie Hayter. That could be a good point because we haven't seen her in a while.
A long while. Yeah, she's
Keith Lee just comes down and starts smacking people. That's what I want to see.
Right?
Keith Lee just come out and slap somebody in the face real quick and then just walk out.
And just dip. You feel me? Do your thing. You feel me? Ain't nobody tripping.
A surprise.
Yeah, for real.
Most definitely. But I wouldn't be mad at Motor City Machine Guns. I feel like the tag team division could use a facelift. I feel like they could bring in some new heat. Them being a legendary tag team on top of them still being able to go and compete with the younger guys. I feel like that could be a good addition.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. I think Motor City Machine Guns popping up in AEW at some point, any point, would be a good move. Even if you don't think he, but I think that would be dope. Got it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the matches here. I just added some new matches that were announced on Twitter for 0 hour here. So I apologize for taking a few moments there to kind of get us through adding these on. But 0 hour, Orange Cassidy, not Orange Cassidy, actually, well, there was a situation. We'll get to that. Trent Beretta will face off against Matt Sydal. He stopped Matt Sydal from helping Orange Cassidy this week when he was getting jumped by Shane Taylor, Lee Moriarty, and Anthony Ogogo of Shane Taylor Promotions. So this match has been booked as like a grudge match and some get back. So Matt Sydal can be like, hey, my nigga, what's up with you?
Whatever.
I'm going with Trent.
Man, I got Matt Sydal. You know what I mean? You better not fall off the ropes this time either.
Nah, I don't have Trent Beretta. They built up Trent Beretta too much over the past few couple of months to bring him back down and lose to Matt Sydal. I don't give a fuck if you have your hair cut like that, like Evan Bourne.
Right.
What are you gonna do my man Matt Sydal like that, man?
Yeah, man. Because he
ain't even on Spice no more.
Nah, I stopped believing this nigga when he almost served a 20-year sentence in Japan. I'm like, you stupid nigga.
That's like a funny. Let's see. The Fireball says, I remember watching this match on Superstars over a decade ago.
Yo, real shit.
All right, let's go ahead and keep it pushing, man. All right, tag match on 0 hour. Orange Cassidy and Shibata will face off against STP, Shane Taylor, and Lee Moriarty.
They're not letting Orange Cassidy ever lose. Ever.
Not that it is. I'm sorry.
No. You just got here, Shane. Lee, you've been here for a little bit.
I'm gonna say Shane Taylor and Lee Moriarty win this one.
I hope you're right.
Me too.
Really hope you're
right. Maybe Trent comes back to help out again because he did help out on Dynamite when they was jumping. When Shane Taylor Productions was jumping him, but I'm still going with Orange Cassidy and Shibata.
I feel you. I definitely feel you. I that might be just me being throwing one out there trying to get y'all to No, that's me trying to get y'all to vote some other way.
You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one, Pauls. I mean, like it's gonna be one of them. Like they'll be like, "What the hell?" They're like, "Yeah, that was me. I picked them." Like, yeah, that was me.
I feel you. So this was confirmed a title unification match. Trios versus the 6-man titles. The Acclaimed and Bullet Club Gold title for title. This upcoming weekend, 0 hour. What do y'all got, man? What y'all thinking?
Oh, it's got to be Bullet Club Gold.
Yeah, they gotta be Bullet Club Gold.
I agree with you.
Not Blade Runners. That's the name of that nigga stupid move? Blade Runner?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Non-Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, non-Blade
Runner. Clever move.
Yeah, we going
Switchblade, Blade Runner. Yeah, you don't like play on words? You don't like that?
Oh yeah.
You feeling it? Okay.
It's like Goo Punch. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Goo Punch it was probably good. Is Goo Punch the same as like Grape Drink?
Yeah, it has to be like.
Is that like in the same family?
Purple stuff?
Is that purple stuff? Grape Drink? Is that all made by the same? Like, you feel me? Like, y'all know how like Coke,
the same things
Sprite,
that make about it.
You feel me? Like Fanta, that's all like Coca-Cola products. You feel me? Like, are those all like the same under the same? You feel me? Treat
umbrella,
right?
Hey.
I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Speaking of performers that we hate, Chris Jericho will be taking on Hook for the FTW Championship. Why, I don't know, but this is happening.
Oh, you know. You know. Clout machine Jericho over here.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho.
Dog, it's so hard not to, but I'm not. I'm picking Hook. Hook got choke him out. You touched my dad. The motherfucker touched my father.
Hook already beat him, and like when he did that, like Hook wasn't even like, "Hey, nigga, chill. That's my daddy." He was like, "Get out of my ring." Like, my nigga, look, I've been wrestling for 35 years, my nigga. This not your ring, bro. It's not. It's not your ring.
Your dad's still on the ground too. Taz is laying there like this, like hey,
you gotta,
you gonna pick me up? You gonna pick me up, son? Like you
gotta come harder than that, bro. You gotta come harder than that. I'm going with Jericho, and I hate to say it, but I'm going with Jericho because I feel like in his contract, Tony Khan gotta just allow him like too much rope.
Yeah, man, it's some wild shit. I'm like, yo, what do you have on this man? Like, what do you have against this man? Because
what do you know?
Like you be getting on the main card. I'm like, yo, there's some matches I've seen, like a unification match is literally on the pre-show, and you on a regular show. This bullshit. Like, come on, bro. Like, go ahead and give me Hook, because there's no way Chris Jericho is focused on this. He's always down at trademark office. He trademarked some shit this week. He's not focused. He's thinking of trademarks in the match.
He's not focused. He's not thinking. His head's not in the game.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up, the AEW Women's World Championship. Timeless Toni Storm defending against Thunder Rosa, who, by the way, never lost the championship. Keep that in mind as well, right? Jizzle, you first.
You already know who I am picking. I am picking mother effing Thunder Rosa. God, I love her, man. She was the only good thing about Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? It's like the only good thing, because I was already in deep despair. She popped up. I was like, thank God. Thank you, Thunder Rosa.
Listen, I saw one of these women in the airport when we got to Philly, and I was like, man, you know what? She's not as cute as she is on TV.
All right.
All the time, for real. It was a couple of them, actually. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, hey, man, a couple of them like, we ain't really thinking you got some shit going on over there. You know what I'm talking about? I just want to let y'all know for real, man. Listen, hey, how old is Serena Deeb for real? Like, dog, I know listen.
Alrighty.
She's dating a nasty nigga, but she's okay. Serena Deeb, 37 years old, bro. Serena, look, bro. I seen Serena Deeb. You know, it's like, listen, you know what I'm talking about? Listen. Yeah.
Yo.
You're a sick human, man.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just fucking around. But who y'all got?
Yo, CJ said Thunder. I got Toni Storm.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick Toni Storm too. I'm going with Toni Storm.
Thunder, don't let me down.
Yeah, let him down, Thunder.
Yeah, please do that.
Facts.
Yeah, kill him softly. You feel me? Kill him softly. All right, next match. Next match is another trios match.
This nigga's calling you Uncle Graham.
Let me tell you something, nephew.
Because I did the Drake thing. I did the list. Look. The tweeters and deleters, the non-believers.
The overachievers.
You make me sick to my stomach. You make me sick to my stomachs, fam.
You're like he did into like
right. What Drake say on it? He said, "What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. That's what I thought." Like, bro, you on a stream talking to a camera, my nigga.
No,
nobody's gonna do anything
right now,
to
nigga.
you. Nobody's gonna do anything to you. I ain't gonna lie to you though. When he said, "Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga,"
yeah, that is the greatest
I was
line.
like, damn, nigga.
Oh, yo, but that shit remind me of it. Shot to all my balls, bitches, wife and niggas. Like that shit hit just like that for me. When he said, "Shut your go ass up and make some drums, nigga."
All right, next match. My bad, y'all. Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe take on the House of Black, who I affectionately refer to as the House N-words.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be politically correct in some forms, in some fashion, at some point.
I'm trying to salvage the sponsors.
Yeah, man, I feel you. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Adam Copeland and Eddie Kingston and Mark Briscoe and them, because the House of Black gonna be winning important matches.
They be the ones that have belts, huh? Everybody with a belt is gonna win. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, not the team.
Makes sense to me.
The team that's supposed to be a team. I mean, shit to me too. We paying these niggas more than y'all. Two of y'all niggas want to leave. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead with
throw it back up there.
Yep, Adam Copeland, Eddie Kingston, and Mark Briscoe. I'm picking them to win, and they're probably gonna let Adam get the. He's probably gonna spear one of these niggas. He's gonna get the pin because I'm Edge. You're not.
Right. What do you got? Ben, you picked?
I see. No. Yeah, I'm thinking.
The house makers.
Yeah. Let me get the one with. Let me get the one Adam Copeland on it. Let me get the one Adam Copeland on it. You know
let me get the Edge team. Yeah, let me get them.
Let me get them.
Yeah, let me get the team with the Edge. You feel me?
The team with the Edge on it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He not taking it out. It's like, bro, unless I'm losing a Christian, I'm not losing to none of these niggas. I'm not losing to these niggas. Nah.
These house makers not up in here.
AEW Continental Championship match. This is Kazuchika Okada defending against the returning Pac for the championship.
He's gonna die. So
shit, which one?
Not the one with the belt, nigga. You about to get your ass beat, Pac. 6 Rainmakers, so I'm picking. And he hits him with a hammer.
Okada's gonna hit.
Yeah. He's gonna hit
Pac with the hammer. Oh, yeah, Pac gonna introduce the hammer. Okada gonna bam. You feel me? Blam him with it.
Hit him with the hammer. You know what I mean? And plus, Okada has the thing that if he loses, he can just like, yo, call my friends. They're gonna restart the match. So yeah, I'm picking Okada somehow.
Yeah, most definitely Okada.
I'm going Okada too.
You can't what's the name of this move? The Black Rain. Yeah, you can't Black Rain yourself out of this one, nigga.
Black Rain.
Arrow? What the fuck is that?
Black Arrow.
Yeah.
Because it was the red arrow and now it's the black arrow. Yeah, there you go. It's all good. It's all good. So that was the Continental title. This match is for the international title. It's continents and internationals. You feel me? It's continents and internationals. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? This one's happening on
Antarctica. And I want y'all to just disregard the fact that internationals is not a word. Just disregard that. Don't even think too hard about that. Just remember, we always trying to growing. You feel me? It is what it is.
Yeah, trying to grow the vocabulary.
Yeah, grow the Westford Dictionary. You know what I'm saying?
So we got it right here, man. Roderick Strong is defending against his friend Kyle O'Reilly. The international title is on the line. What y'all feeling like? What we looking like here? This nigga Kyle O'Reilly's hair looks crazy.
Ridiculous. It looks like Nick Wright. Like, I don't like it. Looks ridiculous.
Shout out to Nick Wright.
Yeah, shout out to Nick Wright. He was cooking everybody in the fucking spaces for the Warriors fans. Thanks a lot, Urkel. That's why you be getting us laughed at. I think I'm gonna pick Roderick Strong by disqualification.
Huh?
I'm picking. I got Roderick Strong. Nah, I don't got Roderick Strong. I got Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly winning this one. Yeah, got Kyle O'Reilly winning this one.
See, I smoke too much weed, bro. Jizzle. you just did that, and you said Kyle O'Reilly by disqualification, or whoever you said by disqualification, and you said by via, like we supposed to be picking how they finished the match, and I smoked too much and I forgot. It's too late. You feel me? If y'all would have remembered y'all boards, you feel me? I would have remembered that part of the prediction.
Hey, I moved. I don't know what mine is.
It's been a long 2 days, man. I'm sorry.
You know what happens when you move?
Yeah.
You find
you
stuff.
Unpack.
Hey man, there's like a good 5 boxes downstairs, and I ain't touched none of them yet. I'm gonna get around to it this week.
I can't even talk, bro. I just unpacked yesterday from our trip last week.
Damn, nigga.
Hey, yo.
Well, yeah. He was a little more organized than I was. You know what I mean? Like the way I was packed, nigga, I had to get my shit out there the day I got home. Like
I just unpacked yesterday. I've been home for a week and a half, my nigga. Yeah.
Everything was still folded up. You know what I'm saying? At least you know where it was.
But I work out of town 3-4 days out of the week. So it's like when I get back to the crib, it's like, do I really feel like doing all of that? No. I want to smoke some weed, take a nap, eat a burrito, and you feel me? Watch some adult films.
That post blunt burrito is in shout out to Magic. That post blunt burrito is hey yo, Kai, I did it, yo, man. Kai knew what he was doing. That $5 was light work. She see what she was doing.
Anyways, I'm going with Roderick Strong for the win. There we go.
Yeah, Roderick Strong leaves with the belt.
Cool. Next match. Julia Hart defends the TBS championship, against Willow Nightingale.
Willow. Pick a Julia Hart. I'm just playing. I'm picking Willow.
Nigga did all the chin.
Right, yeah. I'm going with Willow. She wins. I'm not playing these distraction games. I think Julia Hart has like a shoulder injury or something like that as well. So I'm going with Willow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Willow on top of that. I think they're gonna fix it in a way where it makes her look like she has insurance on it. I think maybe Mercedes Moné comes out to kind of help her, to kind of be like, cause she on the fence, like, yo, am I gonna hit you with a chair? Am I not gonna hit you with a chair? Am I mad at you for injuring me in New Japan? Am I not mad about it? Like, what we got going on? I think she probably helps her win the match. I think that's in some case, in some type of way. She like,
come on, Willow.
We got Willow. Sure. We going with Willow.
Bro,
let's do it.
When Mercedes gonna wrestle, man? Like,
Double or nothing. She's not clear.
Double or nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, she's not clear yet. Oh.
Well, she pretty much confirmed that on Dynamite this week when she said, she basically said, when I'm cleared, when I'm ready to wrestle at Double or Nothing. You feel me? Like that's what they looking towards. But we got to keep in mind that this was a quote unquote career ending, a career threatening injury. You know what I'm saying? And she had 2 surgeries. She had 2 surgeries, not just one. So those things take time. Yeah, 2 of them hoes. You feel me? 2 of them hoes. You feel me? All right, let's keep it pushing. We got 2 more matches on this card, and we can move the conversation forward. We've got a match that I guess these days is supposed to determine who is the greatest wrestler in the world.
Again?
Yeah, again. This is pretty much the premise of like most of AEW's matches. I just want to throw that out there. Anyways, Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson. And I'm going with Will Ospreay because Bryan Danielson in AEW has turned into Johnny Gargano in NXT.
Oh, no.
And Johnny Gargano today.
No.
Chill.
No.
Yeah,
He's not Shawn Michaels.
Do you want to do it, Jizzle, or can I do it?
I can't.
Do you want to do it, or should I do it? Do you want to do it, or do you want to leave it to me to tell the truth? Because if we're not here to tell the truth today,
what are we here to do?
I mean, I know you've been okay. I'll do it. I'll take responsibility. all take responsibility and accountability and growing out here. You see it. Yo, old goat, you been acting like a loser. This ain't Daniel Garcia you fighting, dog. You fight a nigga that's getting paid more than you now. And I think he's gonna do a whole bunch of flips on you now. This ain't gonna be no like we gonna bow in the ring and shit. No, this nigga gonna tell you to kiss his ass, bruv. And after he does 47 flips on you, cuz I got Ospreay, man.
Yeah, I got Ospreay too, because it's like, bro, we just brought you in. Bryan Danielson is in that mode of like, yeah, we putting these young niggas over. We running it up. I don't want no belt. Don't try to put no belt on me. Oh, ew. I'm not even reading that. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Doc. Sorry, Doc. God bless.
Everybody just nod your head like this.
But yeah, right. It's definitely Ospreay. It's like, bro, man don't even want to look at a belt. He don't even own a belt. This man wears suspenders.
Right. He wears suspenders. Oh, my toes fit.
That's funny. The AEW World Championship is on the line as well. Samoa Joe is defending against one Swerve Strickland. If Swerve wins, he will be AEW's first crowned African-American or Black world champion, however y'all want to look at that. And if Samoa Joe wins, Samoa Joe just wins.
Samoa Joe just wins.
He just wins, you know.
I was going to say Samoa Joe wins and like proves that he's not a transitional champion. You feel me? But like I wanted to throw a little bit more respect on that, but it kind of sounds like I ended up doing the opposite.
Yo, Swerve, when I Swerve got to do this, man. I don't think Heyman hates this time. I think Swerve wins finally. Then him and Heyman can fight each other 16 times like they want. Joe can go, go bowling or something.
I'm gonna have to say Swerve too, because I think Samoa Joe is at that point too where he's like, I'll just put over these niggas. Like I'll make everybody I get in the ring look good and everything like that. I already had my shine, I already had my moment. It was nice to have the belt, even though I had it for like a few months. It's whatever. So, I think it's Swerve's time. Because if you don't do it now, if not now, then when? Because I feel like it's been too many times, and like now you got to pull the trigger, or else you're gonna end up looking like WWE in a situation where they just like didn't pull the trigger on shit. You got to one up them.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do some new shit. You already promising surprises. You already promising like cool shit's gonna happen. Let this be one of the moments.
I agree with you. I think pretty much along the same lines. If not now, then when. I think pulling the trigger on Swerve definitely has to happen, because if you miss the moment, I don't know when you get it back, and I don't know who your audience looks at otherwise as an option to make this milestone and to make this leap, or to make this decision. Rather, this isn't a leap. This should be just a standard thing that is done, right? Samoa Joe, I feel like, has enough equity in this company, and like his stature or his level in this company, his space, his spot, I feel like is solidified, and I feel like Samoa Joe can get back to the AEW World Title. I feel like if they missed the mark with Swerve, which I kind of feel like already, they're doing things that are overshadowing this moment, i.e., that stupid footage. I.e., you know what I mean? Like just different things that just are like overshadowing the moment that this can be and should be for the company. So I think it's best to be less convoluted with your booking and keep the world title program near the top if they can. David Lavender in the chat has bring that back, says Mr. had a chick, but she was black and ugly is winning. I'm gonna read that because that is 100% what he said, and I feel a way about that. But as a performer, as AEW and the landscape goes, I think that they have to crown Swerve in this moment. And I think also they gotta address the relationship between Swerve and the Mogul Embassy, because as he's been on this journey of being a baby face, there's really been no interaction with the rest of the group for real, and they're still acting like heels. So are they disbanding and dissolving that group? If so, they need to do so.
Yeah,
But
they AOP
I'm
now.
going with Swerve. Yeah.
Yeah, Swerve, when I drive, oh yeah, they're gonna go crazy singing that song after he wins.
There you go. That is AEW Dynasty and predictions for that show. I hope you guys all enjoy it. Yeah, that's this upcoming weekend, April 21st, and we'll see how that goes. It looks like a promising show, so I'm very much looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. Jizzle, are we saying goodbye to you for the evening? Do you have
I have an emergency that I have to tend to, and it's probably not even an emergency, but I gotta man, I gotta make sure she okay. So
okay. Well, you go ahead and do that, my friend.
If I get back in time to hop back on, I'm gonna hop right back on.
It's all good, man. Run your play, bro. And we gonna
do what you gotta do, bro.
Listen to me and follow me. I'm saying, hey, yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram and on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my niggas. And yeah, man. But yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, my
hey, bro.
Easy. Question of the week.
Should
we go into your question of the week?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do that. I don't know what that was. I don't have it here. Do you have it here?
Yeah, I got it here.
Oh, I don't necessarily see it. My bad.
You've got mail.
Yes, sir. Question of the week. Question of the week this week was, which 5 current wrestlers would you pick to start your own wrestling promotion? And this got way more responses than I thought it was going to get. I think it's like maybe like 100 or something like crazy like that. But I narrowed it down to the ones that I could read because I don't, we're not going to be here all day reading, man. I'm sorry. Love y'all.
Yeah.
I love y'all, but I'm sorry. Let's start it off with Buckerson FFS. They picked their 5: Ilya Dragunov, Valkyria, Lyra Valkyria, Bianca Belair, Ricky Starks, Roman Reigns. Yeah, that's balanced. That's balanced. Yo, shout out to Tom. It's Tom's Customs. He said Cody Rhodes, Kenny Omega, Rhea Ripley, Xavier Woods, Io Shirai. Yo, the Xavier Woods one's a curveball. I like it. Yo, shout out to Terry at Young Black _man, Ray Phoenix, Ricochet, Jacob Fatu, Ilya Dragunov, and AR Fox. You ain't got no women on your roster. You sexist. Yeah, I hate women. Yo, shout out to Sean Tragedy. I'm gonna butcher that first one. Graham, can you pronounce that?
Yoshihiko?
Yeah, Yoshihiko. Yeah, man. I'm sorry. Yoshihiko, man. Penta, Utami. I'm just gonna say Utami. I'm not gonna butcher that. You know. Cool. Let me look at the pronunciation. Nah, that's gonna take too much time. Queen Amanada. Stephanie Valkyr.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, bro. Sean is a world travel gentleman. You feel me? He
don't want to
all
butcher
in
no
these
names.
streets.
Yeah, I know y'all love Joshi wrestling. I'm sorry, but I don't want to mess up no names. I don't want to step on no toes. I don't want to hurt no feelings. Somebody gonna be like, you said the name wrong. I gotta apologize now. Shout out to at No Context Flair, Osprey, Danielson, Hater, Zane, Cody. Okay, I guess Jamie Hater's gonna wrestle them in. I don't know. don't go to Oklahoma because they don't want the men and the women and everybody else. They don't want wrestlers wrestling each other. That's it. They don't like wrestling. Yo, shout out to at Shy Guy Works. This is a funny one. Dude Love, Cactus Jack, Mankind, Mick Foley, Mr. Sacco. The 5.
Hey man, that's a hell of a starting 5.
5 faces of Foley.
Right.
Yo, shout out to Southside_Gun. What's going on, bruh? Hey, shout out to the baby, man. You have 10 months, man. Congratulations. She's beautiful.
5.
Yo, Moxley, Javon Evans, Timeless Tawny. Who's Tawny? Timeless Tony Storm, Chad Gable, Ninja Mac.
And you see why I said what I said about you.
Nigga, fuck you. Fuck you. This was like, yo, slip of the tongue. Pause.
Let's go.
Shout out to at Really Cable 247, Bianca Belair, Mercedes or Athena, Jordan Grace, AZM. Yo, this nigga got me fucked. This nigga jinxed me.
Let's
AZM.
real quick. It's Caleb and it's pronounced Azumi. Let's go.
Did I say Caleb? What did I say?
You say Cable.
Oh, Cable? Oh, damn, nigga. Caleb, my bad.
Shout out to Azumi. She
I'm
debuted
sorry.
on Collision last week. Was a dope match.
My bad, bro. I've been watching X-Men 97. I'm fucked up. Yo, shout out to Zachary Randall. This is hard to narrow. Mox, MJF, Hater, Mercedes, and that one at the bottom. I can't see. Osprey. Yeah, Osprey. My bad.
Gang.
I had to crop it. Yo, shout out to Sports Guy Jose. Dyline, and Dyline. That's a good one. That's a good one. I said, nah, I'm just playing. Roman Reigns, Carmelo Hayes, Cody Rhodes, MJF. Can't see that one at the top.
CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk. Yeah, you gonna pick a lot of old niggas. At No Bad No, Mustafa Ali, Himuro Takahashi, Jay Cargill, Asuka, Gunther. Shout out to the Rodfather, Osprey, Braun Breaker, Cody Rhodes, Mello, Danny Garcia. I don't know what they got going on.
The Rock's wife?
Right now. Yo, it's a deep cut. Shout out to at the real DT Lou. Let's see, Will Hobbs, Cody Rhodes, Trinity, Jordan Grace, and Ricky Starks. Not mad at it. Yo, shout out to Backstage Brawl, man. Said Bianca Belair, Darius Carter, Roman, Danielson, Charlotte. You know what? I like the addition of Darius Carter. Shout out to at Mr. Mom 76 going on, Eric. Gunther, Carmelo Hayes, Bianca Belair, Will Ospreay, Athena. Solid. Shout out to Hala Madrid _NYC, Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, MJF. Y'all don't like women on y'all roster. What is going on? It's a limited show, my brother. We are in 2024. Get it together. Shout out to 19 franchise, Roman, Cody, Charlotte, Mercedes, Omega. Stacked. Shout out to at Black Cream Soda. What's going on, Tushimo? Braun Breaker, Josh Alexander, Chris Statlander, and the Guns. I almost said when I was reading this, when I was going back and picking stuff, I said, this nigga only picked 4 people. And I remembered, like, the Guns are a tag team. So that's on me. That's on me. And the last one, because I'm saving this one for last, because I really, really like this one. At DJ _Soulbones, starting a US-based women's promotion. Mercedes Moné. How do you pronounce that one? Azumi. I'm sorry. I see AZM. I'm like, yo, Azumi. Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, and Tiffany Stratton. I like that one a lot. That's outside the box. That's thinking.
It's a young core as well, so I like that. There's a lot of dope selections, a lot of dope picks there. Salute to y'all.
Yo, facts, man. Y'all did a great job. Y'all came through with the answers. I'm sorry if I butchered any names. I butchered any wrestlers. I'm not as well traveled as some people on this show, but
oh man, I didn't mean to drop that, but dog, that is hilarious. What are the comments saying? Tristan says, speaking of X-Men, where's that jacket at, Ben?
Yo, fuck that jacket. It got lost in the move.
Josh says, Graham stay haven't been in hell.
Yo.
Meth says, give me Roman Reigns and move the F out the way. I'm with you on that. Let's see. Oh, salute to Adrian, my G. He's in the chat. Big action, big action. Hey, man, make sure y'all tap in with Unlikely. You know what I'm talking about? He says, fellas, I just walked out of the TNA press conference. Some guy in the crowd fell out of a chair and busted his head on the edge of the table and got ambulanced out. Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth was like, what the fuck? That is hilarious.
Yo, what happened to bruh? How did it set up?
That sounds crazy. Sound like bruh was in there wilding, like he was in there off a beam.
Bro was on that shit. Like, yo, you fell out of the chair and bust your head on the edge of the table?
That's actually crazy. I'll close out question of the week with Tony's here. He says, since you've missed mine, probably in the Twitter sphere over there, he says his top 5 men and women. He's got Julia, Kairi Sane, Bianca Belair, Hikaru Shida, and Jade Cargill. And then as far as men, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, Hook, and Swerve Strickland. I appreciate you, Tony. That was actually 10 picks in total, and we only asked for 5. So, like, you got to pick like what's that thing on Harry Potter? It's like the horse / dragon, whatever the hell.
Hippogriff?
What's the name again?
The Hippogriff?
The Hippogriff? Yeah, whatever. But I feel like it has a name though, like an actual name. Like,
yo, they did name it. I'm drawing a blank. Yo, I haven't watched Harry Potter, man. I haven't read the books, but yeah, it was a hippogriff. It was a hippogriff. They call it like Buckbeak. Is that what you call it?
There we go, Buckbeak. Yeah. It was Buckbeak.
I be remembering sometimes.
It was Buckbeak. Really though. Okay, yeah. That's hecka funny. All right, Adrian follows up with it was streamed, and if we need to see it, we can definitely check it out. Then and Josh, hold us down. You feel me, Buckbeak? You already know what it is. You feel me in the chin that. You feel me? Keep it rocking. We definitely
be knowing.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it's like we be knowing what we don't be knowing, but we be knowing stuff. You feel me? And it's like it just be taking a minute for us to know stuff that we be knowing, but we be knowing it whole time. I swear to God. I swear to God, whole time. All right, man, let's go ahead and move the conversation forward. There is where do you want to go with this? Where you want to go with this, Ben? You want to run it back to last Friday and start there and bring us forward to the time period that we are in now, or you want to just kind of
do it that way?
Cool.
We go Friday to Monday.
Oh man, well, listen. Earlier in the show, we talked about what's going on with Roman Reigns while he's away from the WWE. 2 movies that he's looks like he's working on and going to be either starring or making some type of appearance and having some role in. Right. In the meantime, in between time over here in the world of the WWE, it seems as if the next chapter in the bloodline has begun. Shout out to Think Tank. You feel me? Big action salute. Thank you so much for sliding through, and everybody, all the frenemies in the chat. Once again, you feel me? If you haven't hit that like button already, I definitely urge you to do so. It will greatly help us out. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get involved in the algorithm nation, you feel me, out there in the streets, you feel me. But as far as Roman Reigns in the next chapter of the bloodline goes, it does look as if that we have started that next chapter. I'm so excited to see
what this next chapter of the Bloodline story looks like. And I'm reminded of last year, the WrestleMania 39 press conference when Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns said that they're in the third inning, which to me sounds like now they're talking about the innings of the actual Bloodline story. Had nothing to do with Cody Rhodes and him finishing his story, but for this chapter in the big book of the Bloodline, as Roman Reigns so affectionately referred to it as, does appear that Solo Sikoa has taken a turn as far as his character exposing a new layer, and we have the introduction of Tama Tonga, of course, formerly of the Gorillas of Destiny, New Japan Pro Wrestling, joining the fold as they took out Jimmy Uso, with Paul Heyman not even knowing what the hell was going on, saying that they're doing this per orders or by orders of the tribal chief. Man, losing has consequences.
Yo.
There's something going on here, and Ben, let's go ahead and let's talk about it, bro. What do you think is going on here? What is this new chapter, this next layer of the Bloodline? What do you think that looks like, and what is going on here? How did you view this, and where are we going?
I think we're headed to the Bloodline Civil War. Like, there's no other
another
way.
one though. We just had one.
I think it's a real civil war. Like, yo, that was, that was a little like, a little scrimmage.
It was literally marketed to us as the Bloodline Civil War. That's all. That's
okay. All right. Civil War Part 2. Okay, Bloodline World War. Okay, we call that Bloodline, Bloodline Hollywood and Bloodline
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack. Yeah. Bloodline Wolfpack, Bloodline Hollywood. But I think we're at a point where, like, we got to question, who is the tribal chief? Who is he talking about? Because, like, Paul Heyman was like, well, Roman ain't say nothing to me. He ain't called me. He ain't said nothing to me. Because we got questions, because Roman literally bestowed the right of, like, the next tribal chief on the Solo. Is Solo the tribal chief? The Rock was very much in contact with these guys. Is The Rock pulling the strings from where he's at? Or is Roman Reigns, has he just cut out Paul Heyman completely, and he's like, you know what? You fucked up the vibe. You didn't stand where I needed you to. I lost the belt. It didn't go out as we planned it. I need to move on, seek new management. It's a bunch of questions, and I think this ends up being another, like, bloodline divide. I think Jimmy goes back, he links up with Jay. He's like, yo, man, look, I was wilding. That's on me. Maybe we get the introduction of Jacob Fatu. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, but I just want to know, like, yo, it's the real question is, who's the tribal chief? That's the number one question.
Yeah, I think that is the number one question. Like, is Roman Reigns the one that is calling the shots here? Is it Solo taking the orders, like, or is it Solo taking the reins on his own, just saying, hey, I was bestowed this honor, it's time for me to step up in the wake of everybody losing at WrestleMania? The Rock was the only person that's associated with the Bloodline that actually picked up a win that weekend in his defeat of Cody Rhodes in that tag match. So could he be the one that's saying that he's the tribal chief now? Should he be saying that he's at the head of the table? When we saw that Bloodline family tree at the kickoff in Vegas, I believe it had the High Chief next to The Rock's name on it, which he was bestowed that honor literally in the family of the High Chief, as was Peter Maivia. So, and in a sense, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong here, but I believe the High Chief is higher than the tribal chief. So does The Rock even want to be the tribal chief? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're right. There are questions here as far as what this next layer looks like. But as they peel it back, it does look like the introduction of Tama Tonga will eventually bring the introduction of Jacob Fatu. I'm so thankful that Tama Tonga was actually able to keep his name as well, because I didn't want them to like name him something silly as shit and be like, yeah, y'all know him. He was from Japan and da 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 da. Like, all right, bro. Like, I don't really need none of that.
But and the whole thing with that was, I'm like what you said, like hopefully they keep the name and they kind of acknowledge where he's from and everything like that. Being a Triple H era, I think he is like a little bit more lenient on like not insulting the fans and being like, yo, I gotta spoon feed you about who this individual is. Just assuming like, yo, if you're in the know, you know, and I don't gotta explain this shit to you. Real quick, shout out to Isaiah Harris sent us a little gift. Just showing some love and watching y'all for about a year. First time catching y'all live. Hey, man.
Love. Thank you so much. And just for that, I'll do this one too.
Drop that track. Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses.
Yo.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Salute to Isaiah. That's love. That's love, definitely. But yeah, with the bloodline, I think that so here's something interesting, right? Check this out. So pretty much every time Jey Uso has gotten an opportunity to, kind of further his solo career as main event Jey Uso, the Yeet Master, whatever, right? Jimmy has pretty much been at every turn. SummerSlam in the tribal combat match, just after Survivor Series when they won the tag, or just after Payback when they won the tag titles, him and Cody. Was it Payback? No, it wasn't Payback. It was after. It was somewhere Survivor Series. That was War Games. They wasn't in it. Anyway, somewhere October, November, they won them tag titles and they lost them like 2 weeks later due to Jimmy Uso. Jay had that title match against Seth for the World Heavyweight title. Jimmy interfered in that. Jimmy Uso, I assume, is now out for some time until they figure out like where to bring him back in with his brothers so they can do that whole face off. Will they, won't they? Let's hug. Everybody cheers and it's happy thing, right? In the meantime, Jay has a match against Damian Priest, I believe, at Backlash for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's the number 1 contender now, right? What if Jacob Fatu debuts there and costs Jey Uso the match? Fastlane, Jay Champ. We appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's love. Fastlane was where they won the tag titles. That's where they had that press conference where they was drunk. That was good quality programming. That was good quality programming right there. But yeah, I think that there's a possibility for Jacob Fatu to debut in France at Backlash and stop Jey Uso from winning the World Heavyweight Championship, and basically force him back into this fold of this idea of the Bloodline, Civil War, World War, Infinity War, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like at this point, it's gotta be like Roman comes back and was like, "Hey, man, look, I let the power corrupt me. That's on me." We get an original Bloodline reunion, maybe against Solo, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga. Maybe War Games, something like that. I mean,
people are pitching that War Games idea with like Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, The Rock. I'm like, The Rock in a War Games match.
The Rock ain't getting in War Games. I'm like, yo, y'all let that shit go to y'all head about him doing this match and being like, oh yeah, they were like, he was fine at WrestleMania. I'm like, but it's not. You know, I'm not. If I gotta explain it to you.
Right.
I gotta explain it to you.
Don't even worry about it, y'all.
You know what I mean? Yeah, don't even worry about it. You got it. Yo, shout out to Joshua Sweeney. Do we know Zilla's status? Did he jump over too? I feel like if they do get Zilla, I feel like you got to put him in NXT first.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I feel like bringing him up. Yeah, I feel like bringing him up is like too much, like all at once. I feel like the role that he would fill right now, Solo got that under control right now. I feel like I feel like you just need the 3 right now. You just need the 3.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think if they bring Zilla in, NXT would be the wave, just like they did with Solo at first. Somebody who doesn't really have a lot of no TV experience at all can kind of get through the motions and really flesh out their character and how they perform. I think that'll be the move for that.
Then on top of that, like NXT is about to get like the locker room's about to get like about to lose a lot of the young stars. So putting him in there, letting him have his chance to shine, being like with that new crop of stars. I mean, like if they do get him, that would be the move. I don't think to just rush him up is fair to him, and I don't think it's fair to the storyline either.
Yeah, I agree with that. Not necessarily sure when Roman returns back to TV. I feel like it'll likely be after the draft, which is in like a week and a half. I feel like it'll be after that, probably after Backlash as well, when the rosters are set and they can say Roman Reigns returns for the first time since WrestleMania. Yada 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 yada. Shout out to Frankie. You know what I'm talking about in the chat. Love. Always pure love. Frankie, what do you think is going to be the next step or the next layer of the bloodline? When does Roman? What's going to happen here? Tama Tonga, you feel me? Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso. What the fuck is going on?
I feel like The Rock comes back before we get Roman.
I don't know about that.
I feel like it because this man got 2 movies. He's just held on to the title for damn near 3 years. I feel like we don't see him until like September-ish.
I feel like that's too far. I feel like Roman will be back by SummerSlam.
Build the allure.
Yeah, for sure. Build the allure. Definitely build the allure. But I don't know. I feel like that's too far. Ken in the chat says Street saying Roman's next appearance is SummerSlam. I don't know. Maybe. I think that's probably The Rock's next appearance too. Keep it a bean pie with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just my hope. Honestly, more so than anything. Like I don't have an inside anything, but I feel like Roman is not the star of these movies, so I don't think that he's on set for as long as everybody else. Like so he's not the main star. Like I don't think Roman returns. I just don't think. Yeah, you feel me? But I just don't think a movie with Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, Sandra Oh, with all her equity from Grey's Anatomy and all of that, is taking a backseat to Roman Reigns, bitch ass. I just don't see it. You feel me? And I'm not saying Roman Reigns bitch ass like Roman Reigns a bitch. I'm saying like in the level of Hollywood. You feel me? Like I'm what?
Yeah, you low on the totem pole right now. It's like you got to build yourself up before you like. Yeah, so you kind of right. I feel it.
As compared to The Rock, and this was the Smashing Machine movie that he's doing. He is the star. He's also producing. You feel me? Like I can understand if he's gone longer than Roman. Like I feel like Roman is like I'm on set maybe 6 days, 2 weeks tops. You feel me? Like I don't think he finna be months at a time, you feel me, on set, reshoots, all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
But salute to Roman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, minimize anything. You feel me? I'm just speaking my truth. You feel me? Because that's what I'm here to do.
SummerSlam build. Like now that you mention it, because I was kind of running away with it. Yeah.
Maybe.
But if he has like if he's like having a role on like the G.I. Joe movie, like similar to like Sergeant Slaughter, he's gonna be around. Like Sergeant Slaughter, like he was around for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Survivor Series. Not Survivor Series. SummerSlam is probably the better.
Yeah, in Cleveland, everybody loves Cleveland. You feel me? Elsewhere on SmackDown, Naomi earned a -- contender to the women's title. She will face off against Bayley this upcoming week after defeating Tiffany Stratton. There is they were running the triple threat tag matches to determine Cody's next challenger. LA Knight defeated Santos Escobar and Bobby Lashley, while AJ Styles in an amazing main event defeated Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio. That Styles clash off the top rope onto KO. fire. Magnifique.
Oh, top tier. Like, man, and the wild part is the way he did like the, off the second rope, and he rolled with it too. So not only did he land on that nigga, he rolled into the cover. I was like, yo.
I don't know, man. Let's see. Ken says Roman on set with Keke Palmer and Eddie Murphy, man. Cut up some slack. You feel me? I'm talking about. I dig it. I actually think the Keke Palmer Eddie Murphy movie is something different. I think that movie is called The Pickup, which is a heist movie. I don't think Roman's a part of that.
Yo,
I couldn't.
How many heist movies Eddie Murphy gonna do?
All of them, my nigga. All of them. You feel me? Like, I don't got IMDb Pro, so I couldn't really get no information on the Pickup movie itself. But Roman being cast in Good Fortune, which also Keke Palmer is a part of, along with the rest of that cast. I think she may be between shoots or something. I don't know. But I feel like those are two separate projects. And I noticed that there's a lot of wrestling media that are merging all of these together. But I think Roman's on a different wave right now. So salute to him. But where was I? Salute to LA Knight and AJ Styles. They will determine Cody's first challenger at Backlash. Also, AOP, New Catch Republic, Legado del Fantasma, and the Street Profits will face off this upcoming Friday on SmackDown to determine the number one contenders to the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Of course, held by Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, while Jade and Bianca have set their sights on the women's tag team division. So keep that in mind. I'm going to tell my kids that is Vanessa Blue and Kitten. And for those of you that do not understand that reference, just do your Googles. And it's like that. But while we are talking about tag teams, let's talk about the brand new tag team titles that were debuted, I guess, displayed and given to the Awesome Truth. The Raw tag team titles are now the World Tag Team Championships, in the same vein as the World Heavyweight Championship and the Women's World Championship as well. Gold plated. Ben, what do you think about these championships and the new design? Chat, frenemies, please chime in as well.
Yo, I damn near shedded a tear. I damn near shedded a tear because we have been plagued by those ugly ass belts for 14 years. I didn't realize that's how long the design has been around. The Spartan belts or whatever the fuck you want to call them, they have been around in some form of fashion for 14 years. Because before they were the penny titles, and then they moved on. They were like, oh, we SmackDown, Raw. And now I'm thankful because like it was so weird for that amount of time where they would be like, oh yeah, tag team gold. I'm like, where the fuck is tag team gold, bro? Nigga, this is bronze, nigga. The loser, nigga. This is third place, nigga.
So they went from bronze to silver to gold, though. You feel me? It's like really like the evolution of it. That's kind of fire. I'm not mad at that.
Yo, I saw a lot of people were like, yo, man, well, they needed to come up with the design, and they were looking at the old, like, WWE and World Tag Team Championships. They were like, yo, these were the designs. These were the designs a lot of people wanted. I'm like, we not going back to that.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
As many people, y'all want the Winged Eagle title. Y'all want the old, like, tag belts back. I'm sorry.
I don't know if they're
sorry.
With that.
Facts.
Hey, like Hov said, man, you want my old songs, buy my old albums. You feel me? You want the old Hov? Go, you can still get that.
Yo, Triple H said, man, stop asking for the old Kanye, nigga. This is new Kanye, nigga.
Yeah, man. Oh, J Champ, you know who Vanessa Blue and Kitten is? That's crazy. All right, cool. I'm gonna leave it at that. Is the Wiz, you feel me? Love, pure love. Salute to you and everybody over there at the Java Tears Network. Always love on my mama. On my mama.
Like, bro. On top of that, like I think like they're gonna probably debut new belts on Friday because you got to. You got to.
Yeah.
You can't let that nigga show you up. You can't, Nick Aldis. You can't let that nigga show you up.
Right. You feel me? You gotta show this nigga what it is. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I feel you. I do think that they will debut new titles for but then it's like, can you do 2 sets of the ones that look like, you feel me, the shit that Cody and Bailey got, like, as tag titles? That's weird to me. I don't know if that's the wave or if that's the play, but that's kind of looks like the direction that they would go.
Yeah, it's looking like it. And I know, like I said, everybody wants a new design, a new original design, or to bring it back to an old design or whatever. And I'm sorry, we're not going back to that. Like, it'll probably be the big ass W. It'll probably be that. That's probably the way that we're going to it. It's probably gonna, I don't know.
Hey man, get used to it, get comfortable, put your seatbelts on, god damn it.
Yo, facts. Like, the only question you gotta ask is like, what color is the belt? That's the only question. That's the only question.
What color is the strap, right? Yeah.
Yo, facts.
What color is the strap? Is crazy.
Yo, you see, I was dancing around there, right?
Hey man, hey, shut me down, nigga. All right,
like, bro, I was tippy toeing around, and I was like, I'm not gonna say.
I appreciate you, man. So listen, we got new tag team titles, and speaking of that, that's dope. But it's looking like we're going to have to get a new women's champion. Rhea Ripley has vacated the Women's World Heavyweight Championship due to injury. She suffered like some type of shoulder injury. I'm not particularly sure what exactly the shoulder injury is, but it does look like she's going to be out for like 2 to 3 months or so, a little bit more than that possibly. Excuse me.
At first, I thought it was concussion because I saw people were posting a clip of the whole thing with her and Liv, the backstage brawl they had last week, and they were like, this is the moment that she got injured. So I'm thinking, like, because it was like a moment she got like slammed to the wall or something like that. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's concussion. I was like, maybe the least, like, she doesn't compete. Maybe it's like that kind of injury or whatever. But nah, when Raw opened up and, you know, her arm was in a sling and everything like that, I was like, yeah, it's over.
Here's the injury: AC joint sprain. It looks like the injury will take about 4 to 6 weeks for her to regain mobility in her arm and about 3 months of recovery time. You know what I'm saying? PC to get back in action. But yeah, thank you, Andre, for that in the chat as well. That's love. Josh, I appreciate you as well, my guy. Shoulder injury, the part that connects the arm with the shoulder. Pure love. You know what I'm talking about? Definitely appreciate y'all. Yeah, that is crazy. That's crazy. So it does look like she's going to be out for some time. It looks like next week, a new women's world champion will be crowned on Raw. Chat, frenemies, Ben. Who do we think can and should be the next world champion? And why are they crowning them so fast? Like, what are they going to do? They're going to like a mini tournament on Raw next week, or just
like, I don't know.
I don't
they
know
were
if they've
doing
announced
promos.
exactly. Yeah, go ahead.
I know Nia Jax did a promo where she was like, "Yeah, I'm coming after the belt. It's mine." Let me see who's on a roster that could really hold the belt. Because I'm like, Becky Lynch is reportedly taking time off. So we scratched that. I think putting it on Liv Morgan is a tad bit too obvious off of the injury. I'm sorry. I don't see it in the cards for Candice LeRae. I'm sorry. Like, yo, that ain't your calling. that ain't what you called to do.
Shady.
Yo, man, who's on the Raw roster?
I am going to pull it for you right now and give you a better idea of Raw. All right, we're looking at Becky Lynch, Candice LeRae, Chelsea Green, Indy Hartwell, Ivy Nile, Katana and Kaden, Liv Morgan, Natalya, Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez, Nikki Cross, Piper Niven, Shayna Baszler, Tegan Knox, Xylee, Zoe Stark. Those are your choices.
I take back what I said. Put it on Liv.
Oh, and Maxine Dupree.
Put it on Liv. Put it on Liv. I spoke to some.
It looks like Liv is your best option out of this crop of women. Becky Lynch, I think it would be too soon to do that as well, because it's like, yo, if you're gonna if you was gonna put the title on Becky in a situation like this, it's like you should have just did it at WrestleMania, because she literally got hurt the night after, right? That's kind of crazy. Let's see. I think the chat is pretty much spoken. Andy says Nia Jax. Josh says it's gonna be Nia. Andre, Nia Jax. Zell says Nia Jax. Honestly, let's see. Kevin says without Rhea Ripley, the division is not good. I don't disagree with that. Josh says, ooh, hear me out. Charlotte returns. I don't think Charlotte's ready. That would be like some crazy John Cena Royal Rumble 2008 level shit. And I don't know about that one. That would be fire though.
I would be mad as fuck at it. Yeah, I would hate it.
I agree with you, Ben. I think then there has to be. I would personally go with Nia, but I think they're gonna go with Liv, because I think Liv is kind of the best option here. But Jesus Christ, man, like the draft will severely help out the Raw roster. I hope it does, because they need it. They definitely need it. SmackDown is stacked, and there's just not too much going on over there. I do think if there is like some type of mini tournament, there is an opportunity to possibly reposition performers like Candice LeRae or like Shayna Baszler, but it would take commitment. It would take commitment.
Yeah, if you gonna build like you said, now is the time. I wouldn't be opposed to them doing this and being like, you know what? Why don't we, since the draft is coming up, why don't we just like have a couple people from SmackDown coming over here, a couple people from NXT, a couple wrestlers a couple of women from Raw, and maybe, I don't know, see if they can work that out, because the Raw women's roster is lacking right now. Very much lacking. It's lacking.
Yeah. Wow. Chad Gable, Sami Zayn had an amazing match for the Intercontinental Championship on Raw on Monday, main eventing that show out in Montreal, Sami Zayn's hometown, in front of his family, his wife, and all of that. And of course, came out with the AEW, like Jameis Winston would say, and then got his ass beat. Because Chad Gable ain't playing no games with niggas like that no more. You feel me? And this was part of the scene that we saw at the end of Raw. He had that ankle lock on him on top of the turnbuckle, all that as well. You feel me? He wasn't playing no games with Sami Zayn. And he said, if y'all paid attention, you feel me, y'all would have seen he deserved it.
Yo, thanks, bro. Like, I knew this was gonna be like they were gonna pull off something special when they had that entrance, when Sami Zayn had the entrance where Jay walks out. And I love the storytelling that they're doing visually these days. Jay walks out, meets up with Sami, and kind of like, they kind of like taking the moment. Sami walks out. He walks out through the crowd, has his whole moment in his hometown. It's crazy. It's beautiful. And after the match, like, I kind of knew something was happening, because like Sami is celebrating. Chad Gable just walks right past him. It's like, yo, fuck this shit. But to go and suplex this man out of his wife's arms in front of his children was incredible. The moment was so vile, so vicious, that you had Charles Barkley with Pat McAfee saying like, yo, man, I should have drove up there and smacked the shit out of my damn self. Hey, what the Rock say? Wrestling is cool again. Remember that. But yeah, man, like I love it. I think this was the perfect thing that Chad Gable needed. You know, sometimes I feel like they throw a heel turn at you for any damn thing. I feel like they'd be like, yo, man, like, oh, things aren't working out with this guy right now. Heel turn. And then the heel turn doesn't fix the problems. And it's just like, well, now you don't got anything going on and you're an asshole. So it doesn't do anything. But this right here, I feel like this was needed. Shout out to Mr. All Days Off, Perk Gable, because that's exactly what it is. Like, yo, he's leaning into that corrupted side of Kurt Angle, and I love it. I think that I love where this is going. Right? Yo, 2006.
I like it. I'm interested to see where it goes. I'm not sure if this is a full-on heel turn. Triple H has been doing this thing with like shades of gray and like providing like, I don't know, valid reasons for people's character change. So like, I feel like it's going to be a little bit more of a wait and see. If this is just a more aggressive side of Chad Gable, I'm with that. You feel me? Ben in the chat, let's see. And I know so Ken in the chat says, Ben, I know for a fact, if someone suplex you out of your wife's arms, you turning off kayfabe. On my mama, right?
Yo, facts. I'm like, bro, like, you could have given me a second? Like, damn.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But you're absolutely right. Like, Triple H is known for like the gray kind of booking and being like, yo, well, I had a reason. Why y'all booing me? I'm right. That sort of thing. So I'm not mad if that's the case too, to give people valid reasons and you could kind of side with them. I feel like you could run it that way, or you could run it in kind of like Raven used to do. Raven was like, yo, my life has been fucked up. Feel sorry for me. And then people would be like, you know what? Your life was fucked up. I do feel sorry for you. And he turned around and be like, hey, fuck y'all. I don't need your sympathy. It could be that.
I loved it. I love that.
A sympathetic heel.
Yeah, that's fire. Raven was a fool for that because he for sure feels sorry for me. And then when people do feel like, hey, what's up with you? You think you better than me? Like, that's fire, man. That's definitely fire. I'm with that. I'm definitely with that. Andre says, until you see that trademark logo, it ain't over. I mean, it ain't even over if you see the trademark logo.
Hey, ask Johnny Gargano.
Shit, ask Johnny Gargano. Hey, ask Seth Rollins. He thought Survivor Series was going off the air.
Yo, facts. He was like, yo, man, I see, they just tapped me on the shoulder, they just played the logo. We out. And it was like, nah, nigga. We got some more.
That is crazy. What else do we have before we get up out of here? Nick Khan mentioned that Las Vegas was still possibly being considered for WrestleMania 41. At this point, we haven't had an official announcement as of yet of the idea, or it was long considered. It may have been possibly Minnesota. What is the name of that stadium out there that the Vikings play in? Anyways, I don't know. There's a roof there. So but there's something to the idea of possibly moving the date of WrestleMania to maybe out of the range of where the Final Four is. So it might be maybe about a week or two earlier in March, or some in WWE at possibly also. That's why I say possibly also, with quotation sprinkle, allegedly pushing for WrestleMania to move to closer to May. US Bank Stadium. Thank you, JM. Yeah. Thank you, Meth. I appreciate y'all. On my mind.
Yo, facts. The quote that Nick Khan gave is shout out to SBJ's Congress of Sports. Going in early April at an outdoor stadium on the East Coast, assume you're not going to see that again. Going up against the Final Four Saturday night games, assume you're not going to see that again. And a lot of people broke down. They're like, so we're never getting WrestleMania on the East Coast again? I'm like, yo, what's the name of the dude in Django? Like Big Daddy. That's not what it said.
Right.
That's not what it said. It's like, yo, you could virtually get these. There's a plenty of wiggle room for what he said. Like, yo, we have like domes on the East Coast. You got some. Yeah. You got Atlanta, and there's a couple of other ones. They could move it move it farther out. And a lot of people are like, well, it just wouldn't be WrestleMania if you moved it out. We're making changes at this point. It's a new regime, new ownership. Triple H is in charge. Nick Khan has more power. So we could virtually see that moved out maybe the end of April. Still keep it in April, the spirit of it. Maybe in the beginning of May when it's a little bit warmer, because a lot of people were complaining about that Philly. They were like, yo, it's 40 degrees out here.
Hey, man, we was good money, man. We had them good seats, man, close to the stage. Pyro and all that was keeping niggas warm and shit. You feel me? We was in the building. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know saying I was doing all of this, nigga, in my seat. Nigga, I was like, nigga, I'm good. Nigga, what's happening? But I completely get it. I understand. You feel me? If it was in Vegas, I would 100% love that even more because that's so much closer to me. You feel me? So that's love.
Hotel's cheap as fuck too.
Hey, nigga, on my mama, and I know plenty of people in Vegas. So me personally, I might be like, fuck a hotel, nigga. I'm sleeping on your couch, nigga. So salute to my nigga Josh in the chat. Talking about you feel me? He got a partner in Vegas that might do the same thing. But as we was also saying as well, you feel me? Like in regards to what's up with Jizzle back in action, you feel me? Saying, right. But as we was saying, you feel me? And you came in as we was, you feel me, going through our last topic here. Just so salute to you. Welcome back. You feel me? But we're talking about the idea of WrestleMania being moved around as far as date, if it's going to be in Minnesota or if it's going to be in Las Vegas. But there's plenty of things in mind as far as how that's going to play about. In addition to that conversation, they were also saying that there's the possibility that those big 5 pay-per-views, WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, those are the shows that we're going to see more so in the States, and those B-level pay-per-views, i.e. Backlash, i.e. Payback, or, you know, some of these other joints, they're going to try to move throughout the world and put these in foreign countries, you know what I'm saying, or different places, as they're doing with the next couple of events, as far as King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi, Bash in Berlin, Clash at the Castle in Scotland, just more stuff like that around the world. And then, of course, you know, the US, Canada, you know, these, you know, our, you know, North America, you know, would receive those 5, and the rest of the 6, 7 around the world, other places. It's gonna hike up that domestic fee even more for the tickets for these events as well. But you know, I think that's dope. What do y'all think? Yeah, Jizzle, you not feeling that idea?
I mean, I'm just saying, Money in the Bank is part of the 5 now. Okay.
Well, I think that's why that's why they're saying big 5, because it's the 4, and then
Money in the Bank will be the one that you want to add, because that's the biggest stipulation that you can have and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna put no fucking TLC or some shit like that. I like that idea, yo. That's a pretty good fucking idea. God, I hope they go to Vegas for WrestleMania. But no, man, that's pretty goddamn cheap, because like you go overseas with the like you said, Backlash with No Way Out and shit. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that, man, they're always gonna sell out. Like no matter where you're at. So
10 million strong
and growing. And I would love, like, you know what I'm saying, have an Australia joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, my man Josh said some shit. Hold on. The Tokyo Dome, Josh, I agree. Like, the Tokyo Dome will be good. Like, you could, that's a good idea, man. I'm with that. I'm for sure with that. Now the talent and the wrestlers are gonna be with that. I don't know. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? You're getting paid. But I'm with that shit. I like that idea.
I think it would be interesting to see. I think it'd definitely be interesting to see. Let's see. Pusha P says, I'll be in Vegas the whole week. You feel me? Yeah.
Me and Grant know about 16 niggas that live in Vegas.
That's what I was just saying. Like, that's why I was like, I might say fuck a hotel. You feel me? I know they cheap and all that. You know what I'm saying? There's places to go, but I might have places to go. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So yeah, man. With that said, I don't really got too much. In closing, y'all got anything else that y'all want to mention before we slide and skate up out of here?
Hey man, I don't know what I missed, but man. Yeah, man, I'm just happy to be alive.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's good shit.
There you go. And I appreciate that, Jizzle. So we'll end that on a positive note. You feel me? If you're not following the show, make sure you are following the show at The Enemies P3 on all social media platforms. If you'd like to follow me directly, I go by the name Oh My God Graham. You can beat me there. Don't meet me there. Also, check out my new Rey Mysterio mask. Pretty cool, right?
It's mauve.
Pretty cool, right? No, this one's purple. This is purple.
It's light got it fucked up.
No.
It's purple.
Mauve is a completely different shade. Yeah. Mauve is a different shade. It looks pink.
That's that dynasty purple.
Pink, but, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just that one. You feel me? I'm talking about just that one. You feel me? So yeah, rock with me, fuck with me, because I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? The long way. You dig? Pause. Whatever y'all want to do. It is what it is. But
no Sean Combs.
Yeah. You guys close us out.
Yeah, you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok @_SonOfMars_, and that's it.
I yelled at my socials before I left and came back.
Oh yeah, you did do that, huh?
Yeah, I think time, you know, like it was.
I angrily screamed it at the fans before I left.
That is a good point. That's a good point. Oh, also added to the Rebellion card for TNA.
I'm be too high.
Oh, okay, my bad.
ABC and Leon Slater versus the Rascals and Myron Reed.
Oh shit!
I have a problem, TNA, with y'all, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I have a problem with y'all listing that as the Rascals and Myron Reed, as if Myron Reed is not a member of the Rascals. Don't play with me. Get your mind
Pimp
right.
Name Slick back. Say it all together. Like a Tribe Called Quest. The Rascals.
I'm the young goat, Myron Reed. These are the Rascals. Like, he's a team player, all right? He's not that dude.
Right. All right, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Let's do it like that. And y'all be smooth. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Be easy.
Unless you're Klay Thompson.
And growing.